Alright, so today we're going to be talking about Injustice 2 and 9 DLC characters that I really want. Now, I've seen a lot of YouTubers do this, at least like 2 or 3, and I actually wanted to put my hand in this little cookie jar because honestly, this is going to be a very big thing because we are getting the most characters in a fighting game from NetherRealm ever. That means, I think we're getting about 38 characters altogether, which is a lot. That's a lot of DLC characters. That's a lot of, DC characters, and I'm really happy that they're actually bringing in an assortment and a new variety of characters to this roster, which is absolutely phenomenal. So starting off with number 9, we're going to be going with Beast Boy. Beast Boy did die in the Injustice universe, but so did Scarecrow, so did Joker, and so did a lot of other characters that are already coming back, and it's very frustrating. I mean, Shazam's not in the game, which kind of sucks, but he's probably going to be of course, skin or a premier skin. I think that's what it's called, premier skin for Black Adam. So obviously it's going to be something different, but I really think Beast Boy could play a very good part in this game, and he could also have other premier skins such as Vixen. If Vixen's in the game, she could be a new metahuman that turns into animals when she thinks about it, and it'd just be something that was cool. Beast Boy would be an amazing thing to see. I would really like it. It would also hype up Teen Titans, I think that's what it's called, or New Justice. It would hype up for New Justice, and it would be really cool to see. Number 8 is Plastic Man. I don't know why Plastic Man's not in here. I don't think he's dead in the Injustice universe, which is my problem. And he's a very powerful character. I mean, even in Injustice, the comics, and even in some cartoons and whatnot, he is described as one of the most powerful and dangerous heroes ever because he's so underestimated. He is flexible. I mean, that's basically it. He's very flexible. I mean, he can stretch out to any length that he wants. He can manipulate his body to turn into whatever it wants. So he could basically turn into like a train and hit you. He could basically turn his hand into like a giant hammer and smash your face in. He's kind of like Green Lantern, but with his physical body. And I think that'd be something that's very special to this game. And he's comedic relief. So if they want to add him in there, go ahead and add us the comedic relief during the game. And I think a lot of people will like that. For number 7, we got Miss Martian. I don't know much about Miss Martian. I know that she was in Young Justice and stuff like that. And, I mean, she's a really cool character. And the reason why, I mean, she could have a very close moveset to Martian Manhunter. And Martian Manhunter's not going to be in this game unless he is DLC, which I doubt he's going to be for a second time in a row. They're not going to make us pay for a character twice in a row to buy him and then play him again with the same moveset. No, they're probably going to put in Miss Martian. For replacement of Martian Manhunter, and I think that's a good choice. I think that's a solid choice. Number 6 is the one and only Red Hood. Yes, Red Hood is going to be in this game, but he's probably not going to be a main character. For example, the reason why, he's just not a really good character to put into this story right now. He's really not. I mean, yeah, you want to put a personal story on Batman, but not only do we have about like 7 Batman characters so far, we also have another moody Robin who really doesn't like Batman, and that's Damian Wayne. So having Red Hood be DLC is the smartest choice for NetherRealm to do. It's very easy for the story. It's very easy for, like, of course, money, because NetherRealm wants money. They're a business, WB wants money, they're a business. So obviously, the best choice to actually have Red Hood in the game is buy DLC, and that's what I want as well. Number 5 is Nightwing. Now, I know I just said that, they wouldn't make us pay for another character again. Nightwing's an exception, honestly, because Nightwing is probably one of the most favored characters. This takes place in the actual Injustice universe, so obviously, they're not going to make us just sit back and forget about Nightwing. The Nightwing storyline is probably the biggest thing that happened to not only Batman, but Damian Wayne. And the reason why Nightwing's going to be DLC and not a main character is because in the story of Injustice, spoiler alert, Damian Wayne kills Dick Grayson, Nightwing, with his own baton or whatever, and it's very sucky, it sucks a lot. And the only reason why Nightwing was even in the first game was because there was a multiverse. And obviously, I mean, I just gotta do it again. They're gonna really bring in Nightwing, and I think it's a good choice in my opinion. For number 4, they're going to bring in Heatwave. Yes, there's no way, there's absolutely zero way that they are going to bring in Captain Cold and not in some way incorporate Heatwave into this game. There's no way. There's absolutely no way they're not going to do that. And if they put him in DLC, I think that would be a great choice. I think that would be a fun, interesting choice. And I honestly want to see Heatwave. I mean, his super could be very cool. And we know now that for Injustice, Captain Cold is not a metahuman. He's just a regular guy with a gun. So why not just bring in Heatwave? If Heatwave and Captain Cold can have that little moment in the game where they hate each other or something like in story or in something else, oh my god, I would love to see that. I just want to see Heatwave in this game. For number 3, it's Larfeeze. I always pronounce his name wrong, and every time I hear someone else pronounce it, it's completely different. He's the Orange Lantern, the Lantern of Greed, who wants everything. And I don't know why, but they are introducing a lot of lanterns in this game. I mean, you got Green Lantern and you got a Red Lantern. They're probably going to somehow add in a Yellow Lantern. So for this list, you could also put in Sinestro. I guess that's an extra character. But Larfeeze or Sinestro, one of those two characters, they're gonna be in this game no matter what. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There has to be another lantern. And I don't think they're going to put in any other purple lantern or white lantern. They're not going to do that. I mean, if they're going to do that, they're going to add it to, of course, Green Lantern and then change his skin. But I don't think they're going to add in any other lantern besides probably a Yellow Lantern or a really fun character like Larfeeze, who is a Orange Lantern. For number 2, you got Constantine. Yes, Constantine is a magic character who has not really been introduced into the Injustice universe only one time. And I think he became Dr. Fate. I could be wrong. You could very well, you could easily correct me. Look it up. Look up Dr. Fate, Constantine, or Constantine becoming Dr. Fate. I'm 100% sure that he did in the Injustice universe, and he did something, but I'm not 100% sure. So I think Constantine being in this game would be very fun. It would be a very good change because, honestly, when you look at Constantine, when you look at images of Constantine, you don't really see a guy who can do magic. You just see a very bummed out, very deadbeat guy who's not really impressed by a lot of things. And that's what Constantine is. He's just very, very mellow. He's not very upbeat. He's not outgoing. He's just there. And he doesn't really want to do much, but when he has to, he has to. And that's what happened with Superman. And I think Constantine helping Batman fight the regime would be a very cool thing to see. And the last one is Vibe. Honestly, I'm very confused on why Vibe hasn't really been coming out into this game yet. Because honestly, if we're going to be completely legit here, Vibe should be in this game. Vibe would be the coolest addition in this game, and I wish he was in the main story. But obviously, from the leaks and the stuff like that, he's not. He's not going to be in the game as a main character or as in the main roster. So he's going to be in the DLC. And if he's going to be in a DLC, that's fine. But I think it was a missed opportunity by NetherRealm. And I think they noticed that too. I think they're going to actually put Vibe in there for Batman to recruit Vibe and be like, hey, if the Flash gets out of line in any way, take him out. And it would just be a very cool thing to see because Vibe in the comics usually goes off against, I think, Kid Flash or Impulse. He goes off against Bart Allen a few times. And usually it's a very close battle. And if he go off against Barry Allen, that'd be even cooler. I really want to see that. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys are new, go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you guys want to tell me your list of characters that you want to see in the future, tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Injustice 2 videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.